Hi, everyone, and welcome to our Game of the Week. Finally, it's here. The focus of the college football world right here on this field today, and we can't wait. Both teams have circled this game on their schedule. Two of college football's elite colliding here in a matchup of top 5 teams early in the season. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Charlotte 49ers, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The 49ers will kick this away to start us off. Returner choosing to field this one. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. First down here for this offense. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Ball handed off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Sets up as a 3rd and 3 here on this opening possession. They'll try to run for the first down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That is a great job by this defense. The defensive line really taking control up front. I love how those linebackers flowed on that play. Nice tackle for a loss. It sets up a 4th down.
The offense stays on the field in this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. 4th down. He's throwing for it. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Heading left after the handoff. And he's brought down out at the 46. That gain makes it 2nd and medium. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. They'll run it here. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech.
Well, all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
Well, they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Turns on the speed. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! Special teams making a monster play. The returner gets the touchdown, but a bunch of guys contributed that time, Kurt.
Yeah, exactly right. The blocks up front really set the tone to be able to give him his chance. You don't see this happen very often in this game where a guy gets a chance to have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Everything has to be just perfect, and, of course, he had the speed to be able to get it all the way to the end zone.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the kickoff will be a return. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They look to throw it here on second down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. He sells it looking downfield, knowing he wants to hit his running back on the angle route. Effective play to move these chains.
Getting set. Here's second down. Linebacker shifting around now. It's a run to the left. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Can he get there on the ground? They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. A running play called on 4th down. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, I know analytics are going to tell you to go for it on 4th and inches. It's just a little bit scarier doing it in your own territory. But listen, if you trust your offense and you trust the preparation you've had in these kind of short yardage situations, I say if they get another one of these, they go for that one too, because it clearly has worked out for them.
First down and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And it's complete downfield. They finally get him, but it's across midfield. Big gain to the 33.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Finding space at the 20. Tackle made after a big gain. First down play call. How aggressive will it be?
First down for your Bulldogs.
An inside deal now from the shotgun. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They'll ride the back again here. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Quarterback keeps the football. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Toss play. Back heads to his right. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out.
At the 27. Second down coming up. That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Louisiana Tech 14, Charlotte 7.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And he drops back in the gun. Snags the quick throw. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle is finally made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 48-yard line.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Made the defense look slow that time. So we're all tied up after that one, Kirk. A potential shootout on our hands here?
Yeah, the offense does their job and ties this thing up. Now the pressure switches to the other side for an answer.
Point after, up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Now they get set to kick it away.
Number 17, set to kick this one away.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Louisiana Tech offense is back out on the field now. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Ball handed off. Running with purpose. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. Offense in hurry-up mode. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. That'll pick up a first down out of the 37.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing. Here
comes a handoff. Powers through. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Breaking free at midfield. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
He'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. They'll try the left side with a toss. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Well, no surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on 4th down. Try to make it 3 for 3 here. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he finds his target. He has the first. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this 4th down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit.
He's got it right near the end zone. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. The Charlotte offense retakes the field now. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the single back takes the handoff. Good enough for the 1st down to the 37.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
1st and 10 now for the offense. The back's got it. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? And that broken tackle will earn him 1st down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. It's press coverage now from these DBs. And the runner takes off to his right. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Same tailback, another carry. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Here we go. Third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Running play called on third and short. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
13 seconds left in the first half as they line up on first and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. And he'll drop back here on third down. He's going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. Turner trying to create good field position. When he's got some space here. Gets some blocks. Can he make it? Touchdown, Charlotte. He's going to score.
Chris, when was the last game you saw not only one, but 2 kickoff returns for a touchdown by the same guy? Unbelievable performance, not only by the return man, but the entire unit setting these returns back for touchdowns.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
Set to advance on the football.
Returner decides to field it. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive.
And your Louisiana Tech Bulldogs will take over first and 10.
Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So it's second down and long here from the 13.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Second down after that previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's on the run. Launches deep. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Man, that is a good chunk of yardage picked up by the big guy. Sometimes you don't need a whole lot of space created for a fullback. He can simply make his own way.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Look out, he's got some space. He's at the 50, inside the 40, inside the 20.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception. And a big return, they almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
First and goal here for the offense. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second and goal for the offense. Looking to score with a run to the right. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And they will claim the second half lead. They're setting out to try the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 7-point lead, 28-21. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll return it from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Here comes the Charlotte offense back on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. It's an out route. The catch made. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain.
The key here to me.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. The pocket breaking down. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
No, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
time gamble coming up. Coach going for it this close to his own end zone. Trying for a fourth down completion. He's moving out of the pocket now. Nowhere to go, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense has got the football.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the Louisiana Tech offense is back out on the field now. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. And now the handoff. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker. They're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a play, and they will take over on downs now.
Well, this is the risk you take as a play caller. So often people want to try to go for it on 4th down, but you got to be careful. As you see right here, the defense makes the play to get the ball back themselves.
So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. Fresh set of downs, 1st and goal. Hands off to the left. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good, so it's a 2-touchdown lead, 35-21. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. They're going to run it. It's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8 coming up. And the 49ers looking to run some tempo here. And now the running back's got it again. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. First down and 10. Quick throw caught on the left side. Breaks loose at the 40. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. They'll test the right side here. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. No huddle here for the offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Catch is made, but he's out of bounds, so incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial 4th down try. And the quarterback dropping back. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
Oh my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. That's good for first down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
It's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Looks to the left, pass caught. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Important second down play coming up.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Can he make it to the marker? They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid game.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Louisiana Tech 35, Charlotte 21.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. It's a shotgun run call. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They come to the line on 3rd down, try to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He bought some time, now lets it go. And they get the completion. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And the sophomore's got him for a sack. He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
And here's the handoff. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Now you're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
Defense able to deny the touchdown. He's brought down at the 1. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Handoff running right. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. 49ers offense is back out there on the field. Remember last time, they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Looks to the left, and it's complete. He's found some room at the 45. Big gain, moves the ball across midfield to the 45. The 49ers will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need...
There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Louisiana Tech offense is back out on the field now. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
And it's caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Pass caught. 2nd down now. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
He's got it on a crossing route. They pick up the 1st down, tackle at the 25.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Receiver makes the grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And is intercepted. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the 49ers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Play action fake, looking to throw. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Make some noise, get on your feet, get loud, Bulldog fans. It's 3rd down.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quick throw, testing the middle. It's caught downfield. Brought down to the 27. It's a 1st down. This offense really threatening now. The 49ers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Here's the handoff. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Now they're going to hustle to the line and get set.
Second down coming up.
Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Recovery by the defense. Headed the other way. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. The 10. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. And the defense joins the party with a score.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out, and it gets him a touchdown.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And the Charlotte offense will take over. 1st and 10.
The Charlotte offense retakes the field now. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. Handoff to the right side. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The loss sets up a 2nd and long from the 20. Play action fake, looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Football comes out. Looks like the defense has it.
Just a great job by this defense. Ball loose and get a critical turnover here late in the game, working with the lead. You get the ball back to your offense, and now a chance to secure victory.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. And comes the offense back out onto the field now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st down, it's play action. He's escaping the pocket now. Using his legs on the scramble. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving. The offense going with the hurry up. And the wideout goes in motion. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Trying to extend the play. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play. The offense threatening now. 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Louisiana Tech.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And tackled there by the defense. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. In the end zone. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Here comes this Charlotte offense back on the field now. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Short return tackle made at the 27. Crucial takeaway.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Off the play fake on 1st down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Intercepted in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
Finds room at the 30. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Inside the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. This offense really clicking.
What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
With no time left, they'll kick the PAT as a formality. Surprised they're not going for two here. And the PAT is good. Doesn't matter much in the end as they go down. Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of game, an offensive show. Who's going to make one more play at the end to get the win, and they did it.
Yeah, you mentioned the coaches.